So what happens when you know that you've done nothing wrong, but God feels against you? Or even worse, God feels unreachable. This is what Job is going through. Chapter 9, verse 33, Job says, if only there was a mediator between us. Job is like, if only there was somebody that could bridge the gap between God and I so that we could talk it out. It's like, I just need to have this conversation with God. You see, at this point in Job's story in his life, he's lost everything. His health, his wealth, his children, all of his acquisitions, everything that he's worked for, it's totally gone. Worse yet, he's got these friends, they're supposed to comfort him, and they basically say, Job, this is your fault. Job, there's no way that God would punish you like this unless you had a secret sin. And Job is like, I've done nothing wrong. I've literally done nothing. In fact, the beginning of the book of Job, it literally says, Job was blameless. Maybe you feel like this. Maybe you're like, man, there's sickness in my family, and there's tension in the home, and there's stress in the work environment. What have I done? And you're like, I feel like Job, I've done nothing, but everything is coming against me. Here's the thing, God, of course, he is just. Job's not arguing against that, but Job's done nothing to deserve this. He's like, I can't even access this justice. I can't even have this conversation. Where's the mediator between me and God? You know, the unfortunate part is in these few chapters, Job doesn't have this back and forth conversation like he would like with God. But the good part for us is we can. Every single minute of every single day of our lives, maybe we're going through a really, really tough time. There is a mediator. His name is Jesus, and it's found in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 5. For there is one God, and there is one mediator between God and man, the man Christ Jesus. Like, the fact of the matter is, when we go through tough times, maybe much like Job, we do have a mediator. We do have an in-between, and he is God. His name is Jesus, and there is somebody who's not only our advocate, but he's our go-to. He's our mediator. We can come to him at any given time, and we can have this back and forth conversation, probably like the one that Job wished that he could have had himself. Hey, tomorrow, Job is going to double down, and God's silence is even going to get louder. If you missed yesterday, check it out here. We'll see you back here tomorrow.